All right, so Shalom, Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wakah, Kodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai Mashiach, Barakatah Yasha Allah, Barakatah Yahweh, Call Allah, Shalom, Shalom, Halawayah, Halawayah. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and were well, who overseen the construction of the tabernacle of David, a more perfect tabernacle. Shalom to the Akim, while Akwaf scattered abroad, and Shalom to the believers. This is Yahweh Ban Yasha Allah Ban Yahweh, come to you loud through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, you know, like blessing. This is going to be a continuation of the tactics of spiritual warfare, defense. So this is going to be tactics of spiritual warfare defense part 2. And what we're going to be dealing with today is, whatever the spirit kind of puts on me. But I got some stuff together. And right now we're going to go into the Watchmen, because the Watchmen was a very important, very, 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 very extremely important aspect or part of the defenses of a city. Of a city without a watchman was basically like a lamb, left out in the middle of the field by himself. It's just easy pickings, easy money, free pick, basically. And the scriptures have likened the prophets, it's the true believers of the Most High, the elect men of the nation of Israel. The scriptures and the Most High have likened them unto watchmen. So this is the vital role of watchmen in leadership. So this is I guess. So it says, long before satellite space technologies existed, cities and nations would place watchmen on top of city walls and in towers to see what was coming their way from a distance. They were looking for good and bad. They alerted the leaders and citizens inside the walls of traders coming with goods, as well as warned of enemies coming to attack. And that's very important, because the watchman was the first person to see anything approaching the city. He was in an elevated position above, particularly either standing on a wall, some type of like a lead way on top of a wall or some type of corner, where you have a vantage point to see, and that open space that faced the city. So whatever, like it says, whatever was coming up, whether it was good or bad, the watchman was the first person to see it. And the job was a watchman was to either blow the trumpet or ring the bell, or in most cases confront that that whoever it was head on. He was the first person to confront them, basically. It says the watchmen saw further, and sooner than anyone else, they played a vital role in the safety and security of their cities and nations. A very vital role, because like I said, the watchmen basically, like the watchman was the lookout. How when people, they go, try to rob a bank or something like that, they have a lookout to let the people know inside, if anything funny on the outside happens. Because you got to think about it. The citizens inside the walls, inside the city, is regular life going on. You got people trading, having weddings, feasts, people just outside doing them. Ain't no people's mind state, and that's beautiful an example, because just like now, people's mind states are not on the future, or what the impending dangers are, or what the possibilities are of what's happening all around outside of their comfort zone, that small box of space that they're enclosed in through the trickery and the propaganda that these devils have set up to like basically put your mind in a box to where you don't foresee the evil. Like the book of Proverbs says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil. Proverbs 22:3, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. And in this aspect, the watchman foreseeth the evil, and what he blows the trumpet, he lets the people know. It says this ancient and medieval role is still vital today in every organization, but it looks different because it is often overlooked and neglected. Today's watchmen are those who have the ability to forecast trends and discern problems before they actually happen. Today's watchmen use their intuition to alert others to opportunities and obstacles ahead. So, I guess that's pretty much all I need out of that. But just to rehash that point, it says today's watchmen are those who have the ability to forecast, and that's through the spirit and power of Habashim Yahushai, to forecast trends and discern problems before they actually happen. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Today's watchmen use their intuition to alert others to opportunities and obstacles ahead. And that's all scriptural, because the scriptures tell us in Ezekiel, Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And what's the word from the mouth of the Most High? The prophecies that are written in his book. And he said, give them warning from me. That's we have been given this task and this charge by the Most High to be a watchman, to look at these prophecies, to foresee what's going on, and let the people know.
Strong's H, 6822. Safa.
It says to look out or about, spy, keep watch, observe, watch. It says to keep watch, spy, to watch closely. It says to peer into the distance, to observe or wait, behold, SB. Ooh, that's a great word right there. Let's get that word. That's a great word.
Espy.
It says to catch sight of. And that goes to the scripture. Let's go. Second Esdras 15. It says, 2 Esdras 15:1, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And I will it's like second Ezra 5. It's like okay, there we go. So let's go back. Let's get that word SB again. Espy. It says to catch sight of. Salakia. Then we're gonna go to the scripture. 2 Esdras 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And I bring that scripture out because it all goes back to the watchmen. The Most High has set us up as the spiritual watchmen to ultimately to the whole world. The Most High ordained us to be prophets to the nations, you know what I'm saying? But although we're strictly dealing with Israel first, hey, these prophecies are gonna affect all you other nations too. You know what I'm saying? So like it says, the prophets, the true watchmen, we are seeing these prophecies literally take off and pop off the page. And because of that, we're lifting up our voice like a trumpet and telling y'all, hey, y'all gotta get prepared for the day of battle. Y'all gotta understand that there's an impending danger. Y'all gotta understand that the Most High is visiting this place. It ain't Mother Nature. Mother Nature is not the reason why it's a whole the Europe and Turkey is on fire right now. Mother Nature is not the reason why it's all these earthquakes. Mother Nature is not the reason why all these the familiar disease, the big pancake is out here doing what it's doing. This is all biblical prophecy. This is all the word of the Most High. And like in the ancient times, and see, and it just shows again how so far gone you people is. Because in ancient times, if the watchman said something, people took it seriously. People didn't. If the watchman said something was going down, people didn't be like, "Oh, he's tripping. He don't know what he's talking about." I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Let me get that. If the trumpet. Ooh, damn. I'm gonna get all this actually. 1 Corinthians 4:18. I'm gonna start with this one right here. Ezekiel 33 and starting at 1. Again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of the people, and say unto them, When I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast, and set them for a watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. So what the Most High is saying right here, he's setting up a hypothetical, basically, which is not really a hypothetical because all this is in the scriptures. He already set us up to be a watchman. What he's trying to do what these verses are going to illustrate is how if you don't listen to the watchman and you get destroyed, it's because you fucking dumb as hell. Really. It says, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people and say unto them. And that's perfect because, like I said, the watchman was set upon the walls of that city, man. The watchman wasn't, if the watchman wasn't trying to look out for that country that was 20 miles to the east, or the city that was even 5 miles to the west. No, the watchman was concerned about his city, the people in that city, and nothing else. His attention was on that people. It says, when I bring the sword upon the land, and the Most High is going to bring a sword upon the land, according to biblical prophecy. If the people of the land take up a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, and says, What? Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. So, like I said, bro, you were in ancient times. If the watchman said something, or he blew the trumpet, or he rang the bell, and you didn't prepare yourself for whatever was coming, that was on you. You just assed out. You just dumb as hell. It says, but if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hands. So, hey, what y'all gotta understand right now is y'all don't have to worry about that with the true prophets of the Most High. We're gonna blow the trumpet. We're going to blow the trumpet. Y'all ain't gotta worry about what's the word? Us being mute, us being quiet, us not saying nothing. When stuff comes to pass, when we start to see stuff happening, we gonna say something. So therefore, hey, Ezekiel 33 and 5 is on y'all. You don't want to hear it. Listen to the sound of the trumpet. So let me go back. I think it was 1 Corinthians 14 and 8. So this is 1 Corinthians 14 and 8. Well, 1 Corinthians 14 and 6. Now, brethren, if I come unto you speaking with tongues, what shall I profit you, except I shall speak to you either by revelation, or by knowledge, or by prophecy, or by doctrine, and even things without life-giving sound, whether pipe or harp, except they give a distinction in the sounds, how shall it be known what is pipe or harp? It says here, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? If the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? Hey, that's why I'm saying, with the true men of the Lord, the true prophets, you don't have to worry about that. We gonna do or whatever sound is associated with war or whatever. We gonna blow the trumpet, and y'all gonna understand that, hey, it's time to prepare for the battle. And ultimately, we've been out here trying to tell you for the longest to get right, to stop tarrying to turn to the Lord, to stop making it seem like you got 15, 20 years to live your life, and then try to come serve the Lord when you got diabetes or some bullshit, when you need a heart transplant or some bullshit like that. No, you got to serve the Lord while he may be found. Because like I said, man, we coming into some times, the spiritual war that we've been fighting for so long, we're coming to a time where we're coming into that final battle, that final scrimmage, that final that last hurrah. You know what I'm saying? We're very close to the end of this thing. So you people need to listen to the watchmen. The watchmen, and like I said, man, for the tactical spiritual warfare, to warfare, the watchman was very vital. The watchman was a very important person because preparation is key. Those small seconds or minutes or hours between the watchman blowing the trumpet and the invaders trying to besiege the city, all that preparation was pivotal to success or failure. You know what I'm saying? Wasted time can't be gotten back. Preparation is very, very vital, especially in these days. That's why we're supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be fasting, praying, getting the scriptures, doing lessons. But we're preparing for that final battle, that final scrimmage between wickedness and righteousness. So this is fortification. A fortification is a military construct or building designed for the defense of territories and warfare, and is also used to establish rule in a region during peacetime. This term is derived from the Latin fortis, strong, and facere, to make. It says from very early history to modern times, defensive walls have often been necessary for a city to survive in an ever-changing world of invasion and conquest. And on a spiritual level, the walls, the spiritual walls are the scriptures, the knowledge and understanding, wisdom of the scriptures that only can be given through the spirit and power and the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. What's the scripture? It's like, oh my goodness. Well, I think it was, what was it, 2 and 8? That's what I wanted. Salakia, y'all, I just had it. I'm about to look it up again. Salakia. Okay, there we go. So this is Zephaniah 2 and 1. I lifted up my eyes. It's like I lifted up my eyes again and looked, and behold, a man with a measuring line in his hand. Then I said, Whither goest thou? He said unto me, To measure Jerusalem, to see what is the breadth thereof, and what is the length thereof. And behold, the angel that talked with me went forth, and another angel went out to meet him. And he said unto me, Run, speak to this young man, saying, Jerusalem shall be inhabited as towns without walls, for the multitude of men and cattle thereof. For I, saith Yahweh, what will be unto her a wall of fire round about, and will be the glory in the midst of her. And ultimately, in this scripture is the Jerusalem is talking about the elect. You know what I'm saying? This spiritual Jerusalem, and this you know, and in a physical sense, because hey, when the Most High was with us, He protected us. When the Most High was with us, and we were doing good, and we were doing from what the Most High wanted to do, we were untouchable. But as we come into this last day, the Most High is going to be the one to preserve and defend His elect. Like it says, For I, saith Yahweh, will be unto her a wall of fire round about, and will be the glory in the midst of her. That's that fortification, that defensive wall that we need. And also, I'll just get it. Wisdom is... It's Ecclesiastes. It should be like 7. There we go. So Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is the defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the wisdom of the scriptures is better than anything on this earth. That's Proverbs 8:11. It says, for wisdom is the defense and money is the defense. Hey, like it says, wisdom is defense and money is defense. But it's going to expound upon to say that wisdom is more profitable because why? The excellency of knowledge is that wisdom give a life to them that have it. Money can't prolong your life. Wisdom can. Money can't save you. Money, bruh, it's plain upon tables. Money can't give you life. Only wisdom can. And that comes from the Most High. So let me go back. What is normal culture? Well, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to touch on and make a little part 2 to the tactics of spiritual warfare concerning defense. Just to give a little recap. One of the biggest, if not the most important part of defense was the watchman. He was the first person to see whatever was approaching the city. And in these last days, before this last spiritual battle that we participate in, Lord willing, I be of that number, and Lord willing, that's my lot to participate and be a part of these last scrimmages that we come into. The watchman was the person that alerted the city to the impending danger. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're doing in these last times. We're telling the people, hey, we're crying aloud. Isaiah 58:1. We're crying aloud. Let me just get it. Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. That's what we're doing. That's what the watchmen are doing. We're looking at the prophecies. We're looking at the news, and we're pairing them together. And after that, we're warning the people of what's to come out of the Bible. And then we went into kind of a little segment about fortifications, the building up your defenses. And wisdom is ultimately the biggest defense, and the spirit of Yahweh Shai is going to defend us at the end of the day. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I know I kind of was all over the place, but hey, this is Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us to the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. With that being said, I'm going to say, Call Allah, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wachar, Kodash. Once again, give a double honors to the Apostle of the Great Millstone, who teach him well. When it say Shalom, Halawayah.